Hello, fellow Tooth Surfers. This is Bubba Drew. I messed up my intro slightly there. But yeah, anyways, welcome to a game called Car Chase Simulator. Now, I know I already played Paco, and that one was called Car Chase Simulator, but this is a completely different game. I actually, I've seen it on a few occasions, but I've never been able to find a download link. And that was actually because the game was still in development and made for Android, all that kind of stuff. So I went to I actually contacted the developer of the game, who also uploaded various showcases of the game on YouTube. And he hooked me up with a download link, which I believe you can access on Dropbox. I'm not entirely sure. You can go to his channel, and you can find a comment that I replied to, and he posted the link. But anyways, let's get into the game. Well, actually, before we get into the game, I wanted to show you options. Unlike graphics and such, there's also a maximum number of traffic cars, traffic spawn, cop spawn, damage multiplier, multiplier. I want to keep everything at a max, because that makes things a bit more entertaining. Especially the damage multiplier, because I played this a little bit in my spare time, and it's quite impressive. There's only one town so far. It's called Town. As far as cars are concerned, there's a pretty good variety. Not a lot, but still pretty good. We got this thing, it looks like a Ford LTD, and it's a police car. Also, okay, oh, what the heck is going on? It is rolling away. I think this game's haunted. Yeah, this game's haunted. I'm gonna switch cars now. Then we got this Blazer looking thing right here, which I quite like, especially in this color. Got an Oldsmobile Cutlass. That's really, really cool. Another cool color combination. Buick Riviera, the boat tail one. Not my favorite, but it's still pretty cool. My favorite Riviera, that is. We got this van right here, a GMC it appears, and it's about to roll away again. Got a Cadillac Brougham. That's a reference to Roadkill, by the way. Watch it, it's a good show. We have another LTD, but this time it's just a standard one. We got a Dodge Challenger, which is really cool, especially in the plum crazy purple. We got a Buick Regal or a Grand National, either or. I'm going to say Grand National because of that trim in the wheels and the overall, well, for the lack of a better word, the overall badassness of it. And we got a Toyota GT1, which, not gonna lie, kind of offsets the style of the game with all the 70s. And there it goes again. With all the 70s era cars. I want to actually start out with the Buick Grand National. Just gonna spawn in. Another thing I must note, other than the volume being a little bit loud, is that this game is inspired heavily on this game is inspired heavily by the first Driver game. Well, Driver in general, actually. Okay, well, the guy I was chasing already got wrecked out. One thing I must notice, the sounds are the dead giveaway. They're, like, directly from Driver. But I don't really have any problem with that. I mean, the engine sounds, I don't think, are from Driver, but the horns are. And the tire screeching, all that. Okay, did I die, or was that... Okay, no, I guess I didn't die. I thought I died there for a second. I mean, I have the damage model on full. So, yeah. Also, there's a lot of interactable objects, like if you hit a light pole, it'll kind of react realistically. I say realistically, it's still a bit loose. But the power lines that they were holding will come down with it. Oh, jeez. Well then. So yeah, when you die, you go into a cinematic type camera, but don't worry. You can easily respawn. Yeah, the cop definitely won't notice that. Hit 1 to get back into the normal camera. Let's do a reverse 180 here. Anyways, before I was interrupted by everything that was going on in the game, I just want to say I love the driving physics. They're really, really good. Definitely a lot like Driver. Being, you know, not too realistic, but not too arcade-like. And I just really, really like that. And of course, you got the cars, which definitely seem Driver-like, even though there's a few more modern ones thrown in. Especially the Toyota GT1. Oh! I love the jumps as well. I mean, it's not quite BeamNG realistic, but it's pretty realistic. Okay, do a reverse 180, respawn. Oh, I got a white one this time. I gotta say, the cinematic camera is really cool, though. And if you don't even want to drive, you can just use the AI control, which you hit the O key in order to do. I'm getting a yawn attack again. Holy crap, that was a big jump. All this needs now is like a replay editor, and I could see people making some really cool little movies out of it, kind of like what I do with BeamNG Drive. That's a nice view of a door. Oh, it's right next to the trees, that's why. Okay, I think I've had enough of this. I'm gonna get control of this car again, if I know how. Yeah, once you respawn. All right, there we go. Yeah, the AI control doesn't seem to have an off button. That's the thing. Oh, I just barely grazed that tree. Oh, hey, look, quads. I wonder if that's like a kind of a teaser for the next vehicle that'll be added or something. I don't know. Also, we got a lot of churches as well. And a lot of them kind of have witty names. Like this one, it says Gaylord Presbyterian Church. Okay, I don't know if that one is kind of witty like the others, but I'll point them out if they're kind of witty, as I said. Riviera in the way. Oh, okay, yep, I died. But yeah, I gotta say, this is actually really, really cool. I really hope something becomes of this game. But before we end the video, I want to do at least one more car, and I will do that off screen. Alright, so, I looked back at my previous recording. I'm going to be driving this van, by the way, and there is like a crap ton of... Okay, I guess it turned white. There's a crap ton of screen tearing. I mean, there's nothing on my end, but I looked at the video and there's so much pixelation. If I counted all the pixels, I would probably have like $15. Okay, this is not a very strong van. Holy crap. Hit like a wet noodle and it would just absolutely disintegrate on itself. I don't think that's how disintegration works. Ooh. Actually, I pointed out the quads. Oh, those are older quad models as well. Those are like what my dad used to have. Are you serious? Just that little hit with the tree. Yep, they're interactable. That would be cool, though, if... holy crap, that Cadillac is still alive after that hit that I gave it. And yet my van, something that should be able to take something like that. Okay, that caddy's done. Well, Boss Hog ain't no more. I have no idea why I said that. Oh yeah, I forgot there's a burnout button as well. If you hold down V, you can do a burnout. Which is actually really cool. Also another feature that was in Driver. I feel kind of weird keeping on comparing it to Driver, but there's really nothing else to compare it to. And that's not a bad thing, because there hasn't been another Driver game since Driver San Francisco. which is a game I like, but not everyone likes it. Also, look at this. There's a Dukes of Hazzard style jump right here. Here we go. Cinematic camera. And that is the result of most Dukes of Hazzard landings, by the way. Spoiler alert. Alright, now I'm in kind of a gray van right now for maximum sketchy looks. And I am stuck. Well, it isn't an all-wheel drive vehicle, so I guess it kind of makes sense. Also, there's varying times of day. Let's hit this cop car. What the heck happened here? There's like pile-ups that happen Uh-oh, is the Cadillac alive again? Yep, I think the Cadillac... Well, it's not alive now, but... Oh, nope, it's moving. It's moving. Gotta stop it from moving. Man, this is a really weak van. I'm just gonna say that right now. But yeah, also, as I was about to say, it has varying times of day. It's like becoming afternoon right now. As I said, though, I really hope something becomes of this game, because I could totally see, you know, a crazy amount of vehicles, whether modern or classic, I really don't mind. I think classic cars would fit with the style of the game, though. I can imagine, like, missions and such. And, all, like, scenarios, kind of like BeamNG Drive, more towns, all that kind of stuff. But I assume it's all in the works, too. Or at least I hope it's in the works, because, as I said, I really like this game. It's got a lot of potential going for it. Not just for an Android game, but for a PC game in general. I mean, I've never really seen a whole lot of games like Driver. Other than, of course, GTA. But GTA is a bit too mainstream. Get a good look at my van as I drive off. There's a cop car romping in the background. Just get a good shot of this thing driving off into the sunset. I just about hit that Challenger. Man, I love the driving physics. They're really, really cool. Gotta love that drift action that's going on, for sure. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a comment saying so. Oh, there's water! Brake, brake, brake. Yeah, and also, I apologize for the screen tearing and pixelation and all that. I've looked up guides and such, and I can't seem to do anything that can figure out the problem. So if you have any advice on that, also leave that in the comments. Anyways, with that being said, I will see you all later. That was a good bootleg turn.